Hello everybody, this is JD. I've been watching the Republican campaign, the GOP, the debates, whatever you want to call them. They remind me very much when I was younger and we used to go to what was called the dog and pony shows. That's when you went to a fair and the people who were selling these elixirs and stuff, and they were telling you everything you wanted to hear so that you buy what they had to sell. They'd sit there and tell you all kinds of things. Let me give you an example. Currently, what I mean. This gentleman who comes to the flea markets where I sell items, and he tells the people they have a full year warranty on the items I sell. All you got to do is contact the manufacturer and they'll replace it, which is true, except for one small item. The manufacturer is in China. Now, I sell the same items, and I won't rip the people off that way. Why? Because me and my wife has a store right here in Norfolk. And that store is where they can bring that item. We'll replace it with a similar like item that we know is working. And we'll contact the manufacturer. Because to us, the customer is important. It's not a dollar bill. And that's the way I've been running my whole life. Now, you've been watching for several debates now, the Dog and Pony Show. And yet, each time they get before a different crowd from a different area, they seem to have something different to say, don't they? Because they're telling the people there what they want to hear. Not the truth. Never once did I tell you I am going to fix this country. Never once did I tell you I have the program. Never once did I tell you I'm gone, that I am the man. We have a lot wrong with our country. And it's going to be a lot of work. And every time I talk about fixing it, I'm talking about us. We, the American people. Look at the stock market. The American people are gathering together this holiday, and they're trying to enjoy it. And the retailers are having a little bit of a boom. But it's not reflected in the stock market, is it? Because the stock market is the world. It's not the United States. And we, the American people, really don't care about the stock market, do we? We care about each other and we care about our nation. Standard & Poor's, when they gave us a AA credit rating, and I said, freak Standard & Poor's. I really don't give a doggone. It's like everything else in the business world. It's a bunch of crap. You want to see our real rating? Our real credit rating? Grab a hold of a $1 bill. An American $1 bill. And you try to find a single place in this world where that $1 bill is not valued, doesn't have worth, does not have meaning. You can't. That dollar bill, that piece of paper, well, actually, it's almost a material because it's made of cotton. That thing that we call the American dollar has value because of two things. One, we, the American people, give it value. And the Federal Reserve fights to keep the value of it up. They are quasi-public. That means privately owned, working for the interests of the public, or in the interest of the public. Congress wants to control that because they don't. And as you can see, they have screwed everything up. But now you're getting the dog and pony show, the circus around our political system. These politicians are getting before you, and they're telling you what you want to hear. I'm not going to tell you those lies. I'm not going to tell you those stories. I am going to tell you our country is in a terrible fix. And each and every one of you matter and count more than you can even imagine. You people who don't vote, the independents, those who blindly follow the Republicans, blindly follow the Democrats, all of you, we must band together. And together we can fix our nation. Or if we continue to listen to these dog and pony shows and continue to let the political parties regulate and tell us how to live, somewhere down the road, our grandchildren or great-grandchildren are going to say, what happened to this country? Where did it go wrong? And I don't want that for my descendants. I want my descendants to do something that I was able to do anywhere in the world. And I would stand up and say, I am American. And be very proud of it. But that's something we, you and me, each and every one of us, together must do. Nothing else. And Congress will have to be handled, controlled, and directed to understand that the federal government of the United States of America, the people are not to serve, but the government, Congress, the presidency, are to serve the people. And the Supreme Court is to ensure that we do it legally, correct, and in accordance with the Constitution of the United States of America. As it is written. Oh, wait a minute. That sounds familiar. The Constitutionist Party, which you all said I had to have. So I developed it. I didn't develop it for me. I developed it for you, the American people, so that you could have something you could hold on to. And we together can fix this country. It's the only way it's going to happen. If we're going to get the United States of America back to where we believe it should be, it will only be done by us. Not the Republican Party, not the Democrat Party, not the political big wheels, not big money, not the banks, but we the people. Somebody today, when I made her swear not to mention a word of what we discussed, wanted to know some things, and I laid it out. And she said, wow, JD, this is the first time I totally agree with you. And I told her, I cannot put this on the internet because it will only be told to you by others in lies, and you'll believe them, and then it will never happen. But understand, we the American people, us, together, I'm not going to do it. I'll never do it alone. and each and every one of you. But together, each and every one of us can fix our nation and have a bright and strong future. But we gotta quit listening to these dog and pony shows. These people who are telling us all these stories because they feel that's what we want to hear. The truth is, our government's broken. Our country is at a verge of where either we take control of it or we totally lose it. It's not a pretty picture. And we have one of two paths. But you must choose the path. I say, follow me. Let's take a different path. Or you can listen to the Dog and Pony Show and hear the change. And let them change continuous from Republican to Democrat to Republican to Democrat. No, let's go Democrat to Republican, Democrat to Republican, from Republican to Democrat. That's change. That's what was promised and that's what was delivered. And did it do anything different? No. One political party forces the other political party down, and they force their will upon the American people. Like Nancy Pelosi said, I really don't care what the people want. I'm paraphrasing. We will go ahead with this program because they're going to like it anyway. And that's paraphrasing. That dealt with quote unquote Obamacare, which I call insurance regulation. If that's what you want, people, then continue to turn your head away from me. If you like this Dog and Pony Show and you want this Dog and Pony Show that you're seeing right now to run this country, then continue. Maybe it's going to be Obama, maybe it's going to be Newt Gingrich, maybe it's going to be Mitt Romney, but it's still the same Dog and Pony Show and the same results. Or we could try a different path, and then we'll have to fight and struggle. Because you bet your bottom dollar both political parties are going to fight us. But you see, we got something in our advantage. Us! We, the people. That's all I can tell you. I can't promise you roses, better roses. But I will promise you this. We're going to have thorns. And we're going to overcome. And we will, together, truly fix our nation. And make it greater than it ever was. It's going to be a compromise that we choose. It's going to be something that's going to be a developing nation. Not a political quagmire that our Congress is. But it's only going to be done through us together. Or continue to listen to Dog and Pony Show. I have been listening to it for quite some time now. And I find it very interesting how everybody is, at the time, this person is attacked, that person's attacked, this person, another person, and another person. And all the time, they're keeping me suppressed. But only you out there can really make the difference. That's something that I'm going to tell you up front. And we together can do the job. And we together will. Or leave it to the Dog and Pony Show. Buy the elixir. And nothing will ever be different. Thank you. This is JD.